everybody, and welcome to today's workout, Anchor Pilates Level 1 and 2. Today I am your Pilates teacher, Kristen. With me I have Kimmy. If you are new from fundamentals and are just getting into Level 1, you're going to follow Kimmy. If you are firmly in Level 1 trying to graduate into Level 2, you're going to follow Dana. So as you can see here, our Anchor Pilates is really a lot like a reformer. We have our yellow armbands coming off of the tab up here at the anchor. We have our extender straps coming down, hooking to our blue bands, so they're a little stronger for our legs. And we have it right here on our Pilates wheel, so you can see that we have quite a reformer style setup. Next to us, we have our bar or our staff if we want a little added weight and strength. Then we also have a set of foot loops so that we can change out our handles and do leg work. First things first though, we have to learn how to enter into our machine. Just like in reformer Pilates, we have to learn how to address our machine and get into it properly. So if you are newer into Level 1, you're going to follow Kimmy. And if you are advancing from Level 1 through Level 2, you're going to follow Dana. Regardless of who you are, you're going to first begin by stepping inside of your machine. If you're Kimmy, you're going to do a split step and bring yourself down to the floor. If you're Dana, you're going to do a classic Pilates, cross the right leg over left, drop the tailbone straight down until you find yourself on the ground. We're going to start our reformer with our classic leg press series. So we're going to scoot ourselves pretty far forward. If you're Kimmy and Dana who are over 5'5", you're going to scoot your glutes up towards the foot bar, and then you're going to put one leg at a time over so that the bar is right here in between your knees. You're going to lie on down. As you can see, they're lining up their shoulder area about where these connectors are or the rubber cuff is. Therefore, you have your head is nice and free in this area. Your neck can move and you're unrestricted. So get yourself set up here. This is going to be a place you return to often. So here we are with knees bent and feet planted. If you're in Level 2, you're actually going to reach for your bar. There you are, Dana. You're going to take your bar, and I want you to actually, Dana, scoot down a little farther. Your shoulders are on the, yeah, there we go. And if you are new from fundamentals or in Level 1, you're going to keep your hands down, shoulders pressing, and you're really going to be working on your arms, helping that back stay pressed down. Remember, we are in Pilates land. We have our powerhouse. Here to here involves our inner thighs, our low belly, our rib cage, even our upper chest muscles. So when we do our leg press series, we're focusing on our upper torso on the ground while our legs are working below us. Okay, let's get going. Our first position is feet are in parallel, hip width distance. So to review, our feet are in the heel pockets here, they're in parallel, and I want our feet a little active, meaning as if there's a little foot plate below the feet. I want them active so that everybody can feel where your big toes are, feel how that big toe connects itself to the inner thigh. When we walk, our big toe and inner thigh pass underneath our hips, right? That is a crucial part of walking forever. It actually works your inner thighs as you walk too. Who doesn't want inner thigh work as they walk, right? So we want to keep focused on that aspect as well as we're pressing our legs back and forth. Okay guys, we have 10 presses. Our hips are on the ground. Our belly button is pulled in tight. Our tailbone is down. Our spine is in neutral. We have a little bit of room here in our back. We're going to take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, press the legs out, pull them back in. So we're going to continue 9 more times. You're breathing strongly and you're controlling your wheel. You're feeling your inner thighs, your outer thighs. Out with the big muscles, in with the small ones. You're going to bring it right in there, right to tension or past tension. So you have to use those small muscles, just like in center of the wheel. Let's do 4 more. As you can see here, Dana is holding her bar nice and perfectly, almost as if I was holding it for her. Her shoulders are down, her ribs are closed. Let's go 1 more, ladies. And then bring it into tension. We're going to find our second foot position, which is the Pilates V. In the V, our heels are pressed together. The heels connect to the low belly. You can feel it. Everybody take a moment, put those heels together, feel the low belly. Now have our spine in neutral, and we're going to go for 10 presses. Inhale, prepare, exhale, go. Out and back in. When you hit that extension, I want you to feel how strong the inner thighs are, and then you use that strength to pull them back in. So again, it's 2 directions. It's pushing and pulling. Therefore, we're getting twice the work in the same amount of time, which is why a lot of people love their Pilates. It's efficient, it's functional, and you take it with you. All right, guys, let's go 4 more. Kimmy, your form is fantastic. This looks really nice. She's breathing, I can see it. Dana is excellent. Bar is perfect. Let's go 1 more. Bring it in and pause here. We're getting ready for our third and final leg position. Okay guys, from here, we're gonna take our knees and feet and press them all the way together. So our knees are pressing, our inner thighs are pressing, our feet are pressing together. Nice job. We're gonna take an inhale to prepare, exhale, press back and forth. Awesome. Remember, it's a push and a pull. Every time the inner thighs are squeezing, it's such an opportunity to work those inner thighs, right? Why not take it? Let's go 4 more, ladies. Inhale, exhale. And for you gentlemen at home, really nice. You're pushing and pulling right there from the midsection. Inner thighs are awesome. 1 more. Bring it all the way and pause here. We are going to do a second set. If you're feeling it, you're going to take your hips in the air. If you're still working on staying on the ground and controlling your wheel, you're going to just stay right there. This set is only going to be 5 reps. Okay, if you're taking your hips up, you're going to take your, come on down for a second. We're going to first put our feet in parallel. Let's get into our foot position. So we're parallel hip width distance, just like our first set before. If you're Kimmy, you're going to stay here on the ground and press out and back for 5. If you're Dana, you're going to draw your stomach and press your hips up. Inhale, prepare, exhale, back and forth for 5. Draw that wheel in. So inner thighs with the big toe are super strong now that we're in the air, right? That's why we work on progressions we build. 2 more. 1 more. Excellent. If you're Dana, you're going to roll on down from your chest all the way down to your hips. Both ladies and you at home are going to squeeze our heels together. The heels are going to find that wonderful, wonderful pelvic floor connection. If you're Dana, you're going to pull your stomach in with control, rolling your hips on up. Pause there. Both people take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, press on out, back and forth. Nice. We're only doing 5. Remember, glue your heels together, Dana. And then pause on the in. Roll it down from your chest all the way down. If you're Dana, otherwise, Kimmy, hold still. And excellent. Both ladies, press your knees and feet together. Bear down on those inner thighs. Excellent. Kimmy's on the ground. Dana's rolling up. We have 5. Inhale and press out. Exhale. Push and pull. Make that pull really important coming in, especially on the inner thighs. That is a lot of work. It's a lot of good stuff. 2 more. Love it, Kimmy. Love the control of the bar. Bring it in. Roll it on down. We're going to stay exactly where we are in this position. So one of the things that's unique to the wheel is rolling up with the wheel in front of us with this resistance. So these are called roll-ups with the wheel. If you are just new in level 1, you're going to follow Kimmy, who's going to roll all the way out, straighten her legs, rolling all the way back in, returning her body to this position. And if you're in level 2, you're going to actually use this bar to press up and over, reaching past the wheel and back down. We're going to do 5 reps total. I'm going to lay down next to you guys so you can remember what that bent knee roll-up looks like. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, we're going to tuck our chin, pull our stomach and curl our ribs up, extend those legs, reach past the wheel, hollow out the belly, rolling it on down, squeezing the thighs together, bending the knees as the back hits the ground all the way to the shoulders. If your arms are free, they're going to go overhead. Exhale, tuck your chin, pull your stomach and shoot the legs out. This wheel provides such a lovely stretch. As you extend, it opens up right here, then roll it down. Sorry, Dana. Bend the knees, squeeze together. Excellent. Keep going. Inhale, curl. Look at how she hollows out her belly, uses her inner thighs. Can you see those results happening? It's awesome. And then scoop. Roll it on down. This is such a nice, yummy exercise. We have 2 more. Always working on curving, always working on getting more blood in between each bone in the back. Roll it on down. Pilates is so good for you. It is such a big breath of air inside your body. Last one. Here we go. Curl. Roll, squeeze it out, and then roll it on down, bending your knees all the way to finish, and then pause. Okay, we're gonna go into supine arms. Supine meaning lying up, facing the sun, or as Greg likes to say, like a bowl of soup. So we're gonna, in our supine arms, we're gonna actually, we're gonna take one side of our wheel off and roll it out of the way so our legs are free to do different things. You'll see the ladies do that. They'll take one side off and roll it out. So we're going to use our yellow bands with our handles to do our arms facing up. So if you are new to level 1 and or your back is tired, you're going to keep your knees bent and feet on the floor, or you're going to maybe move your legs into tabletop, but you're going to stay with Kimmy. If you are feeling good, you've been in level 1, you're going into level 2, you're going to go starting in tabletop. And with Dana, you're going to progress to extended legs with the feet turned out. But for now, we're going to make sure we're in position. So as you can see, Kimmy's shoulders are even with the rubber cuff or even a little bit lower. She's taller, so maybe she wants a little more room. And Dana is the same way. So if you want more resistance than what you have now, you can slide on out. So straighten your arms up there, Dana. Let's have you scooch out even farther, so you're gonna have a little more resistance. Excellent. Timmy, I like exactly where you are. We're gonna be doing 3 exercises here. So first, we are in Pilates land. What does that mean? The ribs are closed. The shoulders are down. The stomach is always engaged. We're breathing into our ribs. We're shrink wrapping our abs all the time, especially as we press and lift. So our 3 exercises are straight arms pressing down. We're gonna do that for 5. Our next exercises are forearm circles, which are just so much fun. Not really, but fun. And then we're gonna finish that with tricep extensions and just burn that out. When we do a tricep extension in Pilates, we're not just doing this with our arms. We're extending our triceps, but we're also closing our ribs and lining our body up. So when you do your tricep extension, think of it as a full side exercise. Okay, without further ado, we are going to do 2 sets of these exercises. You can choose your leg position. How about, Kimmy, you start this way. Dana's gonna start in tabletop, actually. And let's just do 5 presses down and up. We're gonna take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, press your arms down. And then inhale, resist up. Exhale, press. So in Pilates, it's not really the work of going down against gravity. It's more about how do we resist coming against it. And then exhale, we lift up against it, we resist up. And exhale, press down. Very nice, look at that. One more time, press down. Bring it up, keep the arms up there over the shoulders. Then I want you to think of sliding the elbows down some wall that you had to slide down to get to that side of your torso, right there. So our elbows are tucked in, our shoulders are down. We are in Pilates land, we're not here in some other land. So in our Pilates land, we're gonna do forearm circles. Forearm circles are exactly what they sound like. The challenge is to stay in our Pilates torso as we take our fingertips and our forearms out to the sides, squeeze them in towards our hips and butt, and then pull them straight up back to over our elbows. Keep going, 5 circles in this direction. Inhale, squeeze around that circle, exhale. It is really an upper back, torso, arm, shoulder exercise as you can feel. Continue. Yeah, excellent. Look at that concentration. Beautiful, nice job, Kimmy. Kimmy is using her inner thighs to help keep these circles steady. I can see it. Nice breathing, Dana, nice focus. Pause at the top of this circle and we're going the other way. You're gonna press the arms down. Try to keep those arms in control. Squeeze the triceps into your sides as you come around that circle. Don't stop breathing. Let's have your heels go up a little higher there, Dana. Nice job. Kimmy, I love it. And I can hear them breathing and that's so important. Remember, breath fans metabolism. I say it every video, I say it every day. So just like you're hearing me say it every day, they get to hear it every day too. Give me one more circle here. And then you're gonna pause, the hands, fingertips up, right above the elbows. We're gonna go into 5 really strong tricep extensions. Let's take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, extend out. And then we resist up. Exhale, press. Inhale, resist. Awesome, these are great. Oh, that's fantastic. Make sure you keep that stomach involved. One more time. And then pause. Let's straighten our arms up to our starting position. Each of you are gonna choose a different leg position for our second set. So Kimmy, you're gonna take it into tabletop. Remember, if this is too much, you're gonna take those feet and set them down. And Dana's gonna extend her legs and turn them out. So she's not just there with legs turned out. She's extending actively through her lower core, through her inner thighs, all the way out her heels. It's just active reaching so that we're not hurting our low spine. We're working it and lengthening it. Okay, same series, a little faster, but no less control. Ready? Inhale, prepare, exhale, press down for 5. Resist up. Not too fast, but also not too slow. Keep the brain engaged, just like the body. As you've noticed, Pilates is very cerebral. And it's also pretty exciting that way. You stay engaged the whole time, right? Nice job with the legs, Dana. One more. And then hold them on up. You're gonna pull those elbows down by your sides, and we have those forearm circles. Inhale, peel the arms out to the side. Exhale, sweep them down to the glutes, and then straight up. Inhale, exhale. Make it really juicy, really grindy. Inhale. You are in your workout now, right? You can start to feel yourself warming up. We're getting lower body, upper body. Last one in this direction, and reverse. Inhale, press down. Exhale, squeeze it out to the sides and up. Nicely done. Our breath is working with our body. Our endocrine system is starting to change a little bit. And then pause here. We have 5 tricep presses, pulling in from your stomach, press down, inhale, exhale, reach those long arms, close the ribs as you go down, breathe into the ribs, hold the belly, you have 2 more, 1 more, stay here, and then you're gonna bend your knees in, set your hands down, set your feet down, take your arms out of tension, very nice. We're gonna just stay here, don't go too far away. Next we have hundreds, then we have coordination. So we're gonna leave our setup just like this. To review, for hundreds, if you are newer to this level, you're gonna start with your feet down, knees bent, feet planted that way. Halfway through, you're gonna progress to legs and tabletop. If you are in level 1, moving to level 2, you're gonna start with your legs and tabletop. Halfway through, we're gonna progress to our legs extended and turned out, right? Even though we keep finding the same positions, they're different because of the way we have different strengths, gravities, and springs playing on them. You'll start to see that. Sometimes you can hold one position better in a different orientation. Okay, getting ready for our hundreds. We're gonna take our arms above our shoulders to get ready. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let's curl ourselves into our hundreds position, whatever that is, and begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, keep pulling your stomach in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Keep going to change your legs. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strong exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Head down, feet down, elbows bend, and we relax. I know. Geez, anything else? Yes, we're staying in this position. I'm gonna explain the next exercise for a moment. It's called coordinations, and it is a true Pilates exercise. I have it in here on purpose. It is one that you get much better as you keep repeating it. So while these guys take a break, I'm just gonna show you. The first repetition in coordinations keeps the head down. The next 4, our head comes up. If you're Kimmy and you're just in level 1, you're gonna keep your head down today. If you're going from level 1 to level 2, you're gonna keep your head up with Dana. The move looks like this. We inhale, extending our arms and legs. We do a double exhale. The first exhale drags our knees in. The second exhale resists our hands up. And then we inhale, it all goes out again. See how my head stayed up? Exhale, bend the knees, shh. Exhale, bend the knees again, shh. You see how my knees get pulled in by my stomach? That's what these ladies are gonna do, and that's what you're gonna do at home. So, coordinations, I promise every time they'll get better. If you've watched this on the 20th time, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, let's set up in our positions. We're gonna have our legs in tabletop, and and our elbows down by our side. So, if you're in level 2 or 1, your head is gonna come up. If you're new here, you're gonna keep your head down. So, everybody inhale, extend your arms and legs. Exhale once, bend the knees. Exhale twice, the hands bend, and inhale, extend your arms and legs. Exhale once, bend the knees. Exhale twice, bend the hands. 3 more, inhale, extend out. Exhale, resist those knees coming in. Resist those hands coming up. 2 more, inhale, extend out. Exhale, resist coming in, and bend the hands again. 1 more, inhale, extend all the way out. Exhale, bend the knees, and exhale, bend the hands, and everything relaxes. Okay, we have 1 more move before we swing our wheel back on. This is called the jackknife. Now again, jackknife gets better and easier as you still do it. We want to start with 2 levels. If you're new to level 1, you're going to follow Kimmy. If you're in level 1 trying to work to level 2, you're going to follow Dana. We have 5 reps. We're only doing 5 reps because we want to do each one very carefully and very thoroughly. So the 5 reps should feel very meaty. Okay, I'm going to show you this very quickly from the side, and then we're going to do it together. We're going to start with our arms up and our legs up. You should, from fundamentals, be able to do this straight up. If your knees are a little bent, that's okay. If you have to go back and practice, that's fine too. So we start here. Their hands are in the straps. They're going to press down first. Then, using the stomach muscles, you're going to press your feet and hips over your face. If you're in level 1, you are only going to roll back down with control, then find the hands back up, and you're going to repeat that again and again. Level 2, you're going to press the hands down. Using the arms as strength, you're gonna press your hips up and over. Pause here. Using your stomach and inner thighs together, you're gonna lift, lower the legs while the hips stay steady. They do not sink down. Lift lower, and then you're gonna roll down, and here. You're gonna repeat that over and over again, 5 times, okay? So wherever you are, let's get in position. Our arms are extended to the ceiling. Our feet are extended to the ceiling. Everybody looks fantastic. So nice and strong, moving from your core. You're gonna press your hands down, using the strength of your stomach. You're gonna press your hips and feet up over your head. If you're Kimmy, you're just gonna roll down. If you're Jana, you're gonna do a nice jackknife and then roll down. These arms are long and straight. Continue. And inhale, press the arms down. Exhale, drive the hips and feet over. Jackknife if you're Dana. Just roll down if you're Kimmy. Sorry about that. Yeah, look at the head staying down. What we don't want is the head to lift up. Inhale, press down. Hold yourself on the mat as you drive your hips over. Lift lower, Dana, or just roll down. One more here. This is so nice, ladies. Inhale, press. Exhale, over. Lift lower if you're Dana. And then exhale, roll all the way down. Lovely. Okay, bend your knees, plant your feet. We're going to take our hand straps and just put them to the side. We're going to bring our wheel back in here and hook it back on. Our next exercise is called pelvic lift. Again, we're going to have 2 levels here. So you're going to shimmy your glutes pretty close to the bar so that your shoulders are more towards the rubber cuff here. So let's have you, yeah, perfect. This exercise is going to involve our hips off the ground and our toes on the foot bar. So squeezing our heels together just became very important, even more important than it's always been. We're going to put our feet in the bar in Pilates V, and you're going to see that their toes are actually on the bar, not the heel pockets. Now the heels are firmly planted together. That is going to be really important here, okay? Kimmy has her toes on the bar. She has her feet squeezing together. Now, if you're Kimmy, you're going to go back and forth with the move. If you're Dana, you're going to have extended legs. So everybody's going to roll their hips up. If you're Kimmy, you're going to just practice going all the way out here, straight legs, and drawing back in while you keep your hips in the air, using a lot of stomach and inner thigh. That is not a locked out leg that she's hitting. That's a muscular extended leg. Then she's using all those muscles that she just used to press out to pull back in. Dana is in level 2. Continue, Kimmy, for 9 more. She's going to press all the way out. You see her heels are glued together. She's going to use her powerhouse to hold her up as she pushes and pulls the wheel with her feet. Pull the toes back, so you're dropping and raising your heels and then pressing forward. See how she stays in the air? See how her heels are together? She has perfect Pilates posture. She's breathing and working. She's got 2 left. This is you in level 2. This is you in level 1. And then everybody pause. Everybody bend their knees in, bring the wheel towards you. Roll down chest first, bone by bone, until the hips get all the way down. That was absolutely gorgeous. We're going to change our orientation to the wheel from here and go into high bar rollout. So draw the wheel all the way in so it's out of tension. And then you're going to roll off to the side and come up to standing, turn yourself around, or just kneel and turn yourself around. We're going into high bar rollouts. Now, with the high bar rollout, it's all about where your level is. If you are newer to level 1, you're going to go out to a place where you feel control, but a little bit of work and control. You're going to stay there. If you're in level 2, you're going to start to really extend the distance between your upper arm and your torso, not by way of your shoulder, but by way of your lat. We're going to see Dana do that. We're going to each do 10 high bar rollouts. What you're going to notice here, just like on the reformer when we do a long stretch, is the resistance of the band really gives you something to work with here in your torso and the sides and your obliques, your lats, and the front of your powerhouse. That's very exciting. So we're going to address the wheel kneeling in front of it. Nice, Dana. Nice, Kimmy. Their inner thighs are nice and engaged. We're going to roll our upper body down, find ourselves in the wheel, and then we're going to press forward until it's in tension. Until you're a little bit of tension right there. Okay. So we want our hands right over our shoulders, and what we don't really want is our hands to come any closer to our body than our shoulders. That puts us in a place we don't quite want. We're going to lock our shoulders down on our back when we're holding the wheel. Elbows drop in, hands are strong. The meat of our weight is right here underneath the thumbs, and they're going to, with their hips and chest, press that wheel out. Big inhale. Go, ladies. Press it out. And then you're gonna exhale, resist it coming back in until the bar goes right here under the shoulders. Inhale, press out. And then exhale, you really have to use your belly to resist this wheel coming in. We're not gonna quite go that far out quite in level 1 yet. Right to there, and then feel that resist, yeah. Keep going, Dana, let's see where you're going. So I want you to notice, see all this tension? You have to resist that tension right here in the belly. Can you see how that works? I'm almost jealous that I'm not doing it with them right now. Thankfully, I have my own wheel at home, and I will get to do this later. Nice job. Keep that grip nice and strong. Be careful your wrists don't bend. Yeah, love that scoop. Kimmy, shake it a little. It's good stuff. 2 more. Press it out with your hips. Pull it in with your glutes. 1 more time. Press it out with your hips. Pull it in with your glutes. We're gonna stay here close with the wheel close to us, and we're gonna simply let go of it, roll back over our butt, and sit in front of it. So we come onto our butts for the stomach massage series. Now, if you're a Pilates teacher, you're in love with the stomach massage series like myself. If you are one of our clients, you humor us by doing the stomach massage series. But the wheel is gonna make it so we all love the stomach massage series. So, here we go. First, how do we set this up? We are sitting in front of our wheel with our knees bent, feet planted. Our hands are gonna be behind us with our fingers facing out to the sides for stability. You're gonna see that in a second. We're gonna first put our stomach in half rollback position. Then we're gonna fire it up and come onto the wheel in the position that Kimmy is right now. Do you see how she has her heels together, her toes apart, her arms are holding her chest up, and she is ready to work. This is actually the first position. So the reason it's called stomach massage series is when we extend our legs out and back in, we draw our stomach in so that we can extend our legs out, and then we draw our stomach in again, massaging it as we go back and forth. We're gonna go out and back in for 10. Inhale to prepare, exhale, press that wheel up, pulling your stomach in. Inhale, draw it in, pulling it in again. So massaging the stomach by always drawing it in as we press back and forth. The sternum stays lifted, that's very important. We're still in Pilates land. Upper body, shoulders are down, lats are engaged, belly button is strong. Looks fantastic, ladies, scooping and massaging our stomach while we're pressing the wheel back and forth. Let's go 2 more, 1 more. Pause here. If you are just new to level 1, you're gonna stay in this position. If you are in level 1, moving into level 2, we're gonna move into our second hand position, which involves our arms extending forward, shoulders are down, palms are facing down, and our fingertips are right there going above our shoulders. We're gonna do the same motion with our legs, massaging our stomach. And here we go, inhale and exhale, press. And then pull it back in, yeah, excellent. So she keeps her fingers up, sternum lifted, low belly is scooping. Excellent, Kimmy looks fantastic. She's working and stretching her stomach. That's the essence of Pilates. Nice, ladies, let's go 3 more. 2 more, fantastic. 1 more. And we draw the wheel and we hold steady for a moment as we go to our third hand position. So if you are in 1 going into level 2, you may attempt twisting open. If this is enough for you, stay here. If this is enough for you, or maybe you want more, third set, let's have Kimmy try the arms up. I like it. So Dana is gonna rotate open from her waist. Even though it might look like her hands, it's her waist. We're gonna go open, close, alternating, 6 total, 3 to each side. Inhale, prepare, exhale, press that wheel out. You're gonna open, Dana, and come back in. Kimmy, you are keeping those hands up, trying to keep the stomach engaged while the sternum is lifted. Nice job. See how Dana's twisting from her waist? Yeah, nice breathing. Couple more reps. And bring the wheel in, pause here. Perfect, okay, we're gonna relax, set the hands down, disengage the feet from the wheel, and we're gonna actually unhook our wheel one side and roll it out of the way again for leg springs. So just like we did with our supine arms, we're gonna use our band that comes off the top of the anchor. Now, Kimmy and Dana are gonna stay with the yellow band today and just put the foot loops on here. If you want more tension, you're gonna take your blue band off of here and you're gonna put it up here with the foot loops. But these girls are gonna keep the yellow on today. So what does the yellow lighter band mean? It means that we have to use a lot of stomach as well as our legs to manipulate the band. So we're gonna scooch out again so that our shoulders are maybe even now below the cuff mark on the blue there, that rubber cuff. And then we're gonna take 1 foot at a time and loop our feet in. If you are in level 1 or new to level 1 from fundamentals, you're going to keep your arms down by your sides as we do our work to give you more of a base. If you are in level 1, maybe in level 2, you're going to float your arms up so that you can maybe have a little less stable of a torso, and you might float them down again by your knees. We're going to do 3 leg positions, the first of which being frog kicks, which they're set up for. What I want you to notice is that everybody's heels are slightly above their knees. When your heels or your lower leg is above your knees, that engages your belly. When your heels drop below your knees, it goes into your back, and that's not what we want. So, right, we're in Pilates land, we want the feet above the knees, our stomach is engaged. This is our starting position. We're gonna inhale from here, exhale out to extended legs with that 45 degrees inhale, draw it back in. Continue for 9 more. What you're gonna notice is, again, we're extending from our low belly right through our thighs, right out, and we keep all that strength from the extension as we bring our heels back in. This is great movement study. Every single exercise we've done has found our powerhouse, squeezing, engaging, and moving our arms and legs. See how that translates? If I have something on the ground, I'm gonna use my powerhouse and squeeze down and draw it up, dropping my shoulders. And now, not only have I picked up the handle without hurting my body, I got some good movement in. So remember, your Pilates goes with you. Okay, we have 2 more here. 1 more, nice job balancing, Dana. Stay here. We're at 45 degrees. We're gonna, from 45 degrees, lift our legs up to 90, pressing them back down to 45. Continue 9 more times. This does not look like a lot, but if you're them, it really is, especially with these lighter bands. Your stomach is doing so much work to extend those legs out. Then you extend the legs as they lift up, scraping the toes along the wall. This looks really nice. Can you see that length and that strength and all that thigh work? Fantastic. We have 3 more. Remember, if you need to take breaks at home, if your thighs are getting burning and you're shaking, take a break, pause, come back in, no big deal. 1 more time. Okay, we're gonna pause at the top now. We're gonna go into 5 circles in each direction. You're gonna press down to 45, around the corner, back up, and continue. Inhale, exhale. You're gonna go probably not too much wider than your mat. These look really great. You can see how they're focusing on their legs opening and closing evenly, using their outer thighs, then their inner thighs. Their stomach is always strong off of, as their legs move off of their torso. We're gonna pause at the top and then reverse. Inhale, exhale as you finish your circle. Remember, you're always breathing in and out in some direction. The only thing we don't like in Pilates is no breathing, right? Yes, into the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more. Look at this. This is so great. 1 more. And pause here. Excellent. Okay, guys, you're going to bend in from here. Take tension off the straps. We're going to take our loops off. Nice. Okay, let's take a second. Take our knees to our chest. Take a breather. Okay, guys, we're going to come here. We're going to roll onto our sides. It's time to drop the foot bar. If you have had enough of anchor level 1 and you're tired and you're sweaty, you're ready to move on with your day, pause the tape and come back again tomorrow. If you're going to stay with us, we're about to rehook our wheel up and drop our bar. So we're going to hook our wheel back into its original position with the 2 bands on each side. We're going to grab the knobs on our wheel. The right's going to go towards us, the left's going to go away from us. We're going to loosen it up, hold the knobs as we pull out, drop the wheel down until it clicks, let it come into place, and then tighten that up. Okay. The first thing we're going to do on our wheel is the knee stretch series. Again, we have 2 versions for this. This is going to involve a little bit of the concept of rolling out while we hold our stomach in a really tight position. So we're going to come up to our wheel, sort of like we are. We're going to come up high on our knees. We're going to round over, put the weight of our hands and our body right there on the wheel. The foot bar is right under the palm of your hands. And this time we're going to have our knees squeezing all the way together, and we're going to have our toes engaged on the ground. So you're going to put your toes down. We're doing the knee stretch series. So from here, we're just going to practice how we hold our position. So we keep our knees squeezing together like we have one leg, and instead of keeping them on the ground, we're going to pull our stomach in and we're going to lift our knees up towards our chest. You have to really round your stomach, and we're pressing away. So I did not go forward this way, and neither did the girls. Excellent. Okay, so come back down. If that is enough for you, you're gonna practice coming up, holding for 2 or 3 seconds, coming back down 5 times. If you want a little more than that, and you can hold yourself up there for 3 or 4 seconds, you're gonna follow Dana and you're gonna press out and back in with your wheel from your hips for 5. And then come back in. Okay, everybody, take a big inhale to prepare. Exhale, either float your knees up and pause, or float your knees up and press out a few inches and back in. And then back in, nice job. Keep going, Dana, inhale. Exhale, Kimmy, that's fantastic. Round your spine up a little bit more when you pull your, yeah, look at that. That's fantastic. 2 more here. Dana, look at all that control she's got right here. Legs are squeezing together. Last one. And pause with control. Float yourself down. Excellent. We're going to get rid of that wheel again for a second and go into our long box prone series. So when we have a reformer, we actually take a long box and put it on. We don't need to here. We're going to be facing down, facing the anchor. So what you want to do is turn to face the anchor, lie all the way down in front of it, and again, we're going to put your shoulders in line with the connector clips or the rubber cuff of that lower one. Our head is down, our forehead's on the ground, and our toes are touching to start. We will eventually have our legs up. You're going to grab onto this rubber cuff area of your yellow handle. And if your wheel is in the way, you'll just roll it out. Look at that out of your way. We're going to do 2 positions here. One is called T-pulling, and the other one is tricep extensions. So what we're going to do first is float our hands, legs, and chest up in the air, keeping our chin tucked and our body really strong. We're going to pull our hands all the way to our hips, and then back up to our shoulders 3 times without letting our body come back down. Keep your chin tucked and you're breathing. Beautiful. Look how these shoulder blades stay down. The stomach is really tight. One more time. You're going to set your hands down. Let your body relax for a moment. If you need a child's pose, take a child's pose for a second. If you don't, then we're going to re-engage our stomach, float our body up again, pull our hands right there into our armpits, and get ready to extend our arms straight back towards our feet and bend them in again for 5. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. As you can see, Kimmy's stomach is shrink wrap tight even though she's facing down. Nice job, Dana. One more time. Look at that nice extension. Pause with the hands in and then float all the way down. Let go of your straps and then you're going to press yourself up and back into a lovely child's pose. Love it. Excellent. Okay, you guys, we're going to turn around. Staying with the long box, we're going to face away from the anchor. And this time, you're going to take your handles. Actually, let's glide. We're going to keep ourselves in our foot loop with our foot loops as handles. You're going to climb in where you are. You're going to back yourself up towards the anchor. Then we're going to lie down with our chest, keeping our knees bent and our ankles crossed. From there, you're going to have your hands find your foot loops. And you see how Dana's thumb is hooked in? That is very important. We're going to hold our handles this way. So the first thing we're going to do is find our arm position. We're doing basically a front press. And if you're in level 1 to 2, we're going to go into a backstroke. But a breaststroke. Here we go. Our elbows are down. Our hands are a little up. That's not going to change. We're going to try to press our hands straight forward over our heads on an exhale, and then draw our lats down our back on an inhale. We have 4 more. Press it out on an exhale. Draw, very nice. Draw it on an inhale. Keep going. Let's take your head up, Kimmy. And then back down. Nice, 2 more. Press it out. Resist those bands back in. 1 more time, press it out. Resist the bands back in, and then everybody lower all the way down. If you're newer to level 1, you're going to do the same thing again. If you're in level 2, your arms are going to go out to the side and then up with your chest, and then everything's going to come back down, almost like a big circle or a big triangle. Okay, if you're Kimmy, you're pressing forward and back again. If you're Dana, you're going to press out. Everybody, inhale, prepare. And exhale, do your move. Dana, press out, reach forward, lift your chest up, float back down using your stomach. Continue out, forward, stomach contracts, down, nice, 3 more. Reach out, forward, contract, 2 more. Kimmy, you got it, press. Pull these down, 2 more. Nice job, inhale. And exhale, everybody sink all the way down. Let your hands relax down, extend your arms out so you can come out of the hand loops. extend your legs straight, watch yourself in the foot bar, and then press all the way up to a nice child's pose. Okay, take a moment here. Let your back get a little blood flushing out. And then when you come back up, we're gonna reattach your wheel. So you're gonna swing that wheel right back in and put the other blue clip on it. And we're gonna come into the short box series. So short box abs are one of my favorite things in Pilates because they hit your powerhouse in your midsection in a really thorough way. So the way that we do them here is we're gonna scooch our glutes pretty close to our bar. And then we're gonna set our feet with the heel pockets on the bar pretty wide on it. So you're gonna be close to the tabs. Yeah, excellent. Actually, let's go, if you're Kimmy and you're newer to level 1, let's go so wide that we're pushing out on the wheel, giving us a little, yeah. This pressing out on the wheel, using your thighs out, actually helps support your sternum and really gives you this strength in your powerhouse. So if you are in level 1 or newer to level 1, you're gonna follow Kimmy. And if you're with Dana and you are firmly here, you're gonna also add the bar, which is gonna add a little more work right there in the low belly. She's gonna take our bar up a little bit. When Dana moves with the bar, she's gonna act like she's being pulled with it. It's gonna be great. Okay, short box abs. We have 3 styles. Rounded, extended, and side to side. If you do not have the bar, you're gonna be in genie arms. Bam, they look like this. They're layered on top of each other and they're pushing against each other. I'm pushing down with this hand while I pull up. And you can see, instead of here, I'm in Pilates land. My shoulders are down, my ribs are closed, and I have full control of my torso. So, rounded looks like this. We're a little bit hinged back. We're gonna scoop our belly. We're gonna round it back on the inhale. We're gonna squeeze our glutes and round forward into our knees on the exhale. Go for it. Inhale, sink it back. Exhale, stomach in, shoot it forward. 4 more, inhale. Squeeze the inner thighs in the belly, shoot it forward. Nice job, ladies. And curl forward, Kimmy, round that belly. Nice, Dana, and round it forward. Let's go 1 more, inhale, nice job, round it forward and stop at the top. Now we're gonna extend our chest, the opposite. So we're gonna lift our sternum, still close the ribs. We're gonna hinge back from our hips on the inhale and exhale, shoot our chest back forward. Very nice, inhale, lift back like someone's pulling the arms forward. Nice, love the breathing. Inhale, back, Dana. Exhale, let that bar pull you up. 2 more. Nice, love the lift, Kimmy, nicely done. Last one, Dana. And at the top, we're gonna go side to side or butt cheek to butt cheek. What we're not gonna do is lose the butt cheek and fall over. We're gonna lighten it, but we're not gonna lose it, okay? So when we go butt cheek to butt cheek, you're gonna play the edge of the cheek and then take it back. The stomach is fully in charge of both sides. We're gonna alternate side to side for 6 total. If you're Kimmy, your arms are gonna be out. If you're Dana, you have the bar. We're gonna inhale, tip over to our right. Exhale, stomach it in, and back to center. Inhale over to the left. And exhale, back to center. Inhale, tip over, get light on the glute. Exhale, back to center. Each time you fire your abs, it helps you straighten up or move. 1 more each side. And exhale, center, last one. And exhale, center, pause here. And then everybody take their legs off, disengage for a moment. You can go ahead and set that bar down. Cross your legs in front of you. Go ahead and grab the bar and let's just stretch out our back for a moment. Press it forward and then round it back to come in. And then let's do that 1 more time. Press it forward. And then extend your back up to come in. Okay, we are gonna go from here into long box supine. So, long box means we're gonna do things as if we were on the box on the reformer. And supine means member facing the sun or up like a bowl of soup. We're gonna unhook our wheel and get it out to the side for our supine arms. And today's arms are going to be the backstroke. They're gonna, as the girls sit up in position, I'm gonna show you real quickly. We're gonna have our legs in tabletop and our hands are in diamond style, as we like to say, this way. My elbows are bent not forward like we usually do, but out to the side. And I'm in this nice tabletop position. What we do is we extend our arms and legs straight up, pressing our back down with our stomach. We open both the arms and legs, and then we curl over into basically a teaser position where we hold, staring at our belly for 3, 2, before we resist coming all the way back in. That is the full version. That's what you'll see Dana doing. What you're gonna see Kimmy doing today is extending up, opening, bringing herself over, but not quite lifting that head up yet. So she's gonna practice the lift, the open, the extend forward, and then coming back in. Dana's gonna practice the full version. We're each gonna go for 5 reps. This is one of those Pilates exercises that we only do 5 reps in because it involves so many muscles coordinated at the same time that we don't wanna lose our form after 5 reps. So your job is to burn and squeeze for 5. Okay, everybody ready? You're gonna start in tabletop. Inhale, your arms and legs straight up to the ceiling, pressing the stomach down. Exhale, open the arms and legs. Inhale, fly over them into that nice hold position. And then exhale, return yourself, bending your knees and bending the arms. Second one, inhale, extend up. Exhale, open. Inhale, dive over the legs and hold in the rounded position for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, return in, and here we go. Third one, inhale, extend. Exhale, open. Inhale, dive over, hold that position, shoulders are down, chest is concave, stomach is in for 3, 2. Exhale, resist gravity as you return in, ready, inhale, take it up. Exhale, open, inhale, dive over, hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, bring it in, we got one more, ready, inhale, straighten. Exhale, open, inhale, dive over and hold for 3, 2, 1. And then carefully bring it all the way in, pause for applause. And then set your legs down. Nice job, ladies. Okay, we're gonna hook our wheel back on and go into the leg slide series. Just like you've seen on the reformer, the leg slide series is a standing series with our legs, so we're gonna be very careful and we're gonna pay close attention as we move back and forth with our wheel. So let's have ourselves starting where the wheel is on our right side. And so what I want you to do is make sure you're all the way out in extension. Yep. And you're gonna step fairly close next to your wheel. And you're gonna look down, make sure you see it. So our first order of business is to figure out how to stand on our wheel. If you are new to level 1, you might just stay with figuring out how to stand on your wheel today. If you were more advanced, you've been practicing for a little while, you're gonna follow Dana. But first order of business, put the weight on your left leg. Let your right leg find what you feel is the center of your bar. You're gonna begin to straighten that leg, finding your inner thighs nice and strong. And just stay here holding this position. So we're not really pressing out or in. Excellent. Looks like Dana and Kimmy know where they are. So even though it looks relaxed, it's extremely active. Her glutes are slightly engaged. Her powerhouse is fired up. She's holding this wheel. Same with Kimmy. Everything's really good. Okay. If this is comfortable and you can find this, then you're gonna move on. Otherwise, you're gonna go back to stepping off the wheel and then stepping back on. From here, our first exercise is double straight leg. That means neither leg is going to bend. We're gonna keep the weight bearing down the left leg. You're gonna take an inhale, exhale, press that right leg away from you for about a foot, and then resist it back in. Continue 4 more times. Inhale, press it out, pause, then we resist that spring, pulling back in. Continue. Both of Kimmy's legs are straight. Her center is staying right over there in the middle. It's going with her. No leg is bending. Same with Dana. And then pause here. Okay, we're going into single leg skating. That means one of our legs is going to bend. It is not the leg on the bar. It is the leg standing. We're going to take an inhale here. Exhale, bend the standing knee, push the wheel out, and then inhale, control it as you zip it back up with your inner thigh. Continue for 4. You're going to drive out and then resist up. So we have outer thighs working as we drive out, inner thighs working as we scissor up. We have 2 more. Inhale, drive it out. And then exhale, take it in. You go as far as your level sort of permits. And then bring it all the way in. Pause there. Okay, it's Pilates, so transitions are key and they're very controlled. We need to get off of our wheels, so we're gonna make sure that we're in out of tension. Carefully take your right leg off, and you're gonna turn yourself all the way around. Now remember, just because you know what you're doing doesn't mean it's gonna feel the same, so be careful, be conscious when we do our second side. We have the wheel on our left. We're gonna look down to make sure we can see where it is. We're gonna put the weight on our right foot, take our left leg, and stand on the wheel. Feel comfortable, start to straighten your leg, evenly distribute the weight. Nice, and again, we are active. Excellent. Okay, so depending on your comfort level, this side might feel really different than the other. Maybe you step on and off. If you're going on to double straight leg, we're here, we're gonna go 5 times. We're gonna be pressing with our right out to the left. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, press out to your comfort, And then inhale, resist it coming back in. So it's Pilates, we're working in 2 directions. Inhale out, pause. Exhale, resist coming in, really nice. Inhale out, and exhale, resist. If you feel comfortable, you have 2 left, go a little farther. Drive it out with the hip, resist with the inner thighs. You can feel the muscles light up all the way down, all the way in. That's the thing about Pilates, we're working in 2 directions. Last one, and bring it in. Pause here, we have single straight leg. The leg on the wheel always stays straight. We have the leg that's gonna skate, it's gonna bend. So we're gonna pause, take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, bend the right leg as you press that left leg out with the wheel, and then inhale, zip it right up. Sternum is strong. Exhale, bend as you press. Inhale, lift up as you come back in. Keep going, press out to your comfort, and then inhale, zip it up. Perfect, nice sternum, really nice. Excellent, look at that extension. 2 more. 1 more. Bring it all the way in. Find your control and balance, bring it in out of tension. Look down, step off of it. Excellent, okay, we're gonna take it on down, back to the arms again. We're gonna do kneeling arm work, facing the anchor. And we're gonna keep our wheels on right now. And you're gonna come on up on your knees, pretty close to the anchor. You have your extender straps here. You're gonna try to put your knees even with the end of this extender strap, right there where these meet. Excellent, okay. If you are newer to level 1 and you're feeling tired, your core is getting tired, we don't want to overdo it, you're gonna stay down here on your knees. If you're feeling strong and you're in level 2, you're gonna come up standing on your knees. So maybe you wanna do a few down, but maybe you wanna do a few up, we progress you. So we're gonna do 3 arm movements facing our anchor. This time I'm gonna ask Kimmy and Dana again to grab right there on that rubber cuff. For the first set, Kimmy's gonna stay down, Dana's gonna come up, and what we're trying to do is keep our body in a perfect line, torso over our hips, as we move our hands from our hips back into tension, pausing and then resisting forward. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Inhale, press back, pause, exhale, resist forward. Feel your torso get taller, your chest grow up as your lats sink down as you bring it in. Nicely done, look at that, stay nice and stable. 1 more, that's perfect, Kimmy. And pause, okay. Kimmy's form was excellent, let's take it up on the knees. Dana, you're gonna stay up there. We're gonna go from being close to being high and wide. So it's a high, wide fly with our palms closed. So everybody's gonna bring their hands up, yes, right there into tension, and it doesn't matter how far or close that is. From here, you're gonna move from the back of your shoulder as you press your palms behind you, pause, and then resist them forward right to where you were. Looks great. Chest is up. It's almost like doing ab work in reverse and then forward. And this is a posture exercise. Can't you see how this translates? You leave your Pilates studio, what do people say? Wow, look at your posture, you look great, you look taller. You're like, thank you, appreciate that. Love it, let's do 1 more. Excellent, okay. For our 3rd and final move, we're gonna bring our elbows in and try to take our hands, open. So the key here is to keep this connection between the side of your arm and your elbow and your body. And we're actually trying to open from the chest and close. So for 5, we're gonna shoot our thumbs out behind us and then close forward without disturbing the torso. Inhale, open. Beautiful, exhale, close. What I should be mentioning too is how hard everyone's inner thighs are working, keeping themselves there. Yeah, isn't that great? Extra inner thigh work. Come on. I know. 1 more time. You guys, ladies, you got it. Okay, pause here. We're gonna let our arms go down in this direction, and we're gonna let them hit the floor. We're gonna turn around and we're gonna face away. So we're gonna do kneeling arm work facing this way. And I think you ladies are fairly tall, so we're gonna have you scoot your knees pretty close to your foot bar. And then I want you to grab your foot loop handles and place them over your hands so the strap is across the thumb. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Can you see how Kimmy's elbows are here by her side and she's just barely in the tension? That is exactly where you want to be. Sort of just in tension, ready to go, elbows by your side, torso lined up, so you can maintain that nice neutral spine when we're not active. So, elbow, the hands slightly above, right? So we can keep that connected to the stomach. The first thing we're gonna do is called serving the tray. If you're level 2, 1 going to 2, you're gonna come up on your knees. If you're just here new in level 1, you're gonna stay down with your glutes by your heels to start. We're gonna 5 times. We're gonna serve the tray from taking our elbows to slightly behind us to extending them forward without losing our shoulder and torso position and then resisting back in. We're gonna go 4 more. This time we inhale as we extend. Exhale, resist the springs coming in until you tuck it right inside of your body. Inhale, the torso stays perfectly straight just like they are. Sorry about that. Inhale. Beautiful, Kimmy. I think next set she's gonna have to come up on her knees. It looks fantastic. Give me 1 more. And then return it in right there where you started. Okay, the next move is called shaving the head. So we take our hands from underhand and we're gonna put them in diamond style, 4 fingers and thumbs together, right here at the top of our forehead. So already our shoulders are down, our elbows are to the side, our core is very fired up. These 2 are ready to go. 5 times, we're gonna inhale, extend out diagonally up, and then exhale, resist, drawing the lats down, stomach is tight. Inhale, extend. Feel your whole body help those elbows come right in nice and easy and controlled. Inhale, extend. The ribs are closed. We're straight up and down. The inner thighs are working really hard. 2 more of these look really nice. Inhale. Watch as she drops her lats down. Exhale, last one. And bring it down with control. Pause here. We're gonna open our arms out. Palms to the ceiling. Right there next to your torso, right a little below your armpits. Elbows are slightly bent. We're gonna do small torso circles right here. What I want you to notice, we're gonna go 5 in each direction. The palms always stay facing the ceiling. This is a lot of work here in that torso. We have 2 more circles. Yes, and then reverse. Notice how they keep their torso nice and steady as they do their circles. This is fantastic. 2, 1, and pause here. Kimmy's just gonna lower her arms, Dana's gonna lower her hips and her arms, and we're gonna come nicely out of that exercise. Fantastic. We have 2 exercises now where we're gonna face the anchor, staying on our knees, just using the armbands. The first is called chest expansion. The second is called thigh stretch. So they're gonna find themselves probably, actually, let's have, yeah, exactly. You're gonna find your knees up here by the connectors, and then you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna scoot your hands to hold the straps right here over the connectors also. Excellent. Okay, in chest expansion, this is about opening your chest, but also stretching your neck. We're gonna do 6 reps, alternating 3 times on each side. I'm gonna show you the first 2 facing behind, and then we're gonna follow the girls. We're gonna inhale, pull our hands back. We hold here as we turn our head to the left while pressing back with the right. Then we come center. Then we press back with the left as we turn right. We come forward, and then we resist with our hands. And we continue. Inhale, pull back. Turn over your left shoulder, pushing down with the right. Now turn over the right shoulder, pressing back with the left. Come forward. Exhale, relax your shoulders. We have 4 more. Inhale, pull back. Turn to the left, look, push back with the right. Come center. Turn left, press back. And center. Exhale, continue. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, turn one side. Beautiful. Center. Exhale, turn to the other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, relax the arms. 3 more. Inhale, pull back. Hold steady in the torso as you turn your head one way. Exhale, center. Turn your head the other way. Exhale, center, and then relax. 2 more. Start to feel how far back your hands can go while your shoulders stay closed, or your chest stays open and your ribs stay closed. And then forward. Nicely done, Kimmy. 1 more big set. Inhale, back. Exhale, turn your head one way. Push with the other side. Feel your ribs close. Center. Turn your head the other way. Press the hand down. Use the rib cage close. Center. Pause, and then let the hands go down. Relax, but do not collapse. We are staying exactly in this position for our next exercise. This is called the thigh stretch. Again, it's a teacher favorite. It's not necessarily a student favorite until now, maybe. So I'm gonna demo it right here, and here's what I want you to see. We only do 5 reps. It is a difficult exercise, but so important. They're holding the straps. We're gonna lean back, stretching our thighs, but what's not gonna happen is this. I'm not gonna break my line here, nor am I gonna arch back, okay? We're gonna keep this perfectly neutral spine. As we lengthen, basically the line is from my knees to my shoulders. I'm gonna inhale, lengthening back, pause. I'm gonna float up, exactly as I came back. That is the thigh stretch. It is intense, and it's intense, but it works really hard, and you're gonna get a great blood flush in the front of your body. Okay, guys, let's just take it in tiny steps. Coming into level 1, we're only gonna go back 2 inches. Level 2, maybe like 6 to 8 inches. Everybody pause here, fire up the inner thighs. We're gonna inhale, lean it back, keep the body nice and strong. Exhale, float forward as your sternum lifts up. Beautiful, 4 more. Inhale, lengthen back, see how she maintains her line, closes a little bit more. And exhale, shoot forward, nice. 3 more, go back to where you can. Lengthening, oh, that is fantastic. Close this, shoot forward. Yes, 1 piece right up. Inhale, lengthen back. Close that, exhale, fire forward. Last one, look how long and beautiful they are. Inhale, take it back. This is working so hard, close the ribs, take it forward. And let those go. Okay, guys, we're bringing it home into our final stretches and our final exercises in Anchor Pilates level 1 and 2. The next exercise series is called the Russian splits. We're gonna turn around and face our wheel. This is a really fun exercise. Do not feel any pressure to go as far and split as wide as these ladies do, okay? So, we're gonna move our hips in 3 directions every time we get on the bar. So here's how it works. We're gonna stay in front of the bar kneeling. You're gonna take your hands, you're gonna come down and find the bar, but you're gonna let your hips sit back. We're gonna first put our left foot, you gotta get this left foot right on the bar, kind of inside the left hand. From the side, you'll have the bar here, right where that mat is, and your knee on the ground. Excellent. You can see how they're almost in like a split stance, all 4 position. We're gonna take that foot a little further forward, right there. Okay, so the first way we move is we're gonna push from our back leg. Our front leg's gonna stay like this, but the inner thighs are gonna split as you push, and then with control, resist back in. So because we have these bands on, we don't really have the danger of going too far, but you still maintain control. So we're gonna press out into that thigh and back in with control for 3 more. Inhale, extending to the hip, feeling the inner thigh stretch, keeping the chest connected to the leg. 1 more there, and then bring it back. Pause here. We're gonna press a little bit forward with the hip and just hold steady right here. Now we're gonna move from the other part of our leg. So we're gonna take our leg in front, extend it out as far as we can, keeping our chest still with control, bending it back in, depending on your level, and stopping right there before your hands go below your shoulders. Continue for 4. Yeah, look at that, stretching, and then resisting back in. Her stomach is always engaged. Your stomach is always engaged still in Pilates. Look at Dana go. 2 more. Inhale, extend that out. These are really strong. Her chest stays really neutral. 1 more. And pause. So I said there were 3 ways that we move, right? We move from one hip, we move from the other. It's time to put it together. This is called the Russian splits. So depending on what your level is, you're gonna go as far as you can. So you're gonna take a big inhale, exhale, press your front leg out and push with the back hip, and let's just see how far you can hold that split. You're gonna find a place you can hold. If you're in level 2, you're gonna take your back knee up like Dana did. We're holding this split for 3, 2, 1. With control, rewind the tape and bring that wheel back in, taking the pressure off of the hips until you're all the way back out of position and your hips are fully released. Okay, we have 2 legs, don't we? Time for leg 2. We're going from all 4s, right inside the right hand, the right foot goes right inside the right hand, on the foot bar, right there with the foot. The back knee is, the left knee is back. We're in that split knee stance. Our front hands are on the wheel. Our back leg is nice and engaged. Our inner thighs are engaged. Let's move this front foot forward. Okay, the first way we move is from our back hip. So we're gonna hold the front leg and hip nice and steady with the torso. Press from the back hip, pushing the wheel forward, stretching that back thigh and then drawing it back. Take an inhale as you press it out. And then exhale, you can kind of tuck your tailbone as you bring it back in, getting this nice stretch in the back and the work in the belly. Hear that breathing, inhale forward. We're trying to calm our system down from all that work that we did. And then give it 1 more with that back hip. And then pause here, press into that back hip a little bit, go in there a little bit, and now we're gonna work that front leg. So we're gonna inhale, extend the front foot as far as we can forward, and then exhale, resist it coming back in, finding that core work still. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come in. We don't wanna come in more than that knee, round your stomach, and pause right there. 2 more, inhale forward. And exhale, resisting in. Oh, you got it, one more. Okay, pause with that leg in. Back up off the left hip a little. Okay, we're ready for the full Russian split. Take an inhale, exhale, press from the back hip, go out with the front leg and see where you can find it. Don't overdo it, but definitely do it. Excellent, look at Kimmy go. Hold that here, hold it for your stomach is tight. If you're level 2, your back and knee is in the air, your stomach is very tight. We have 3, 2, 1. Carefully deconstruct your pose with control. Set your knee down, bring your wheel in, step your foot off, sit your hips back. We're into our last 2 exercises. We just stretched that front part of our body. We're gonna stretch the side. So let's sit in Z formation with your wheel right here on our left side. We're gonna do our basic mermaid. We're gonna press out and back for 4, rounding and extending. Okay, we're in Z formation. The wheel is on our left side, our left hand is down. We're gonna inhale our right arm up. Exhale, have it find the bar. Our hands are separate on the bar. Our chest is facing it. We're gonna take an inhale, pressing the wheel all the way out. Exhale, rounding your back, restacking your ribs right there over that right hip. Take a big inhale again. Inhale, press the bar out. This time, lift your chest up and drag the wheel in with straight arms underneath you, right in there. 2 more. Inhale, press it way out. Exhale, round it off all the way in. Beautiful, Kimmy. 1 more. Inhale, press it way out. Extend the chest up, drag the wheel in, hold it in close, all the way in out of tension. Take your left hand to the center of the wheel. The right arm comes up and around, finds the left foot. The left hand comes off the wheel. And it comes to also find that right foot. And we hold. Excellent. Carefully come on out of there. We're gonna swivel our feet around to the other side. And now the wheel is on the right side. We're back into scissor legs. The right leg is right here in front of you. The left leg is going along parallel with the bar. Our right hand is on. We inhale the left arm up and over and it finds the wheel, keeping the shoulder down. Our hands are apart on the bar, chest facing the wheel. Big inhale, press that out. Exhale, round your back and drag it all the way in, stretching that spine. Inhale, press it out. Exhale, extend your chest, drag the wheel with straight arms. Perfect. Inhale, press it out, make it so yummy. Exhale, round all the way in. 1 more time. Inhale, press it out. Extend your chest, drag the wheel in with straight arms all the way. Pause when it's in close. Take the right hand to the center. The left arm goes up and out, finds the left foot. The right arm joins it. You stretch as much as you can. And then from here, Kimmy and Dana are gonna face away from you. I'm gonna face towards you because they're gonna sit in front of the wheel with their legs out straight and their hands facing away from them, actually on the foot bar. So we're gonna do 3 reverse rollouts and a forward bend to finish. So you've hung in there this far. Let's really keep the core tight, keep the legs tight for our final exercise. 3 reverse rollouts with forward bends. So we have our arms slightly bent, hands facing away, legs squeezing together. We're gonna take an inhale, exhale, scoop your stomach, press the wheel away by way of your low belly. And then inhale, come forward, drag your chest to your legs while you're holding the wheel. Get that nice stretch from your back of your legs and the back of your neck. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink the belly, press the wheel away. Inhale, take it up with the chest. Exhale, hold that wheel as you drag your chest forward to your legs, getting the stretch and the opening in your shoulder blades. 1 more, inhale up. Exhale, squeeze your thighs together as you scoop back, open those shoulders. Feels so good with all that blood. And then come on up. Take it all the way forward. Once you get there, 1 hand at a time comes off of the wheel. Find your ankles and continues to forward bend. Hold for 2 breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, lay your chest more on your thighs if you can. And then this time you're gonna inhale. Exhale, flex the feet, keep the chest down. I know, it should feel like electricity shocks going up and down your legs if it is right. And then we're gonna set our hands by our legs, roll all the way up, bend our knees, and give ourselves a round of applause for the great work we did today. Nice job, ladies. We will see you again tomorrow for your next workout. Thank you again.